in order to talk to your team is what are your resources you have? What are your capital resources? What's your net worth? So that's your total assets owned minus your total debt, right? So for me, I just, like I said, it's gone up and down. Like for me, it was interesting. For 30 years in oil and gas, I'd built up a net worth of maybe $5 million. In about 5 years that I've been full-time in real estate, the net worth went way back up. And in about 5 years, I tripled what that net worth was. It went down, and then I went back above where it was and tripled it to what it was. So the power in the real estate is huge, right? The growth of that is huge. What is your liquidity? So liquidity is important when you talk to your team about how we can do a deal. And these are questions you got to get comfortable talking to your team about, talking to others about. And I'll show you guys even the PFS here in a minute. But even though they're going to lend on the asset, you still need to show liquidity of like, hey, what does the team have, like reserves and things. And then for you guys, when you're figuring out like what do I want to do as well, or where I want to be, is like what is my current cash flow and what's my target cash flow per month? What am I looking to be? And how can I do that in the commercial real estate space? And you're going to be solving for that gap in there as well. And then this is really important for you to understand your priorities, right? What's your age, right? For me, and started full-time in my 50s. So I want to accelerate. There'll be younger people out here that their timeline is longer, right? So I wanted to accelerate. How could I accelerate? I got into a group that showed me how to do everything and led me through doing more. So I went from, having single family homes of about 5 single family homes one year to now having over 3,000 units in multifamily and over $500 million of assets under management and a net worth that tripled in that same time period. So for me, the drive is I got a short timeline. I want to get through that and then have the more freedom again for where I get to. So let's go quick, slow and steady, or manage the risk. And then how much time do you have per week to work on it? So these are all the resources that are important as you think about where you are and what you need when you put your team together. This is the same thing again, and what you want to start thinking is the building the team, the roles and the responsibilities. These are all the roles and responsibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have a few people on your team to do this, because doing the commercial real estate versus residential is very different. And I had to change my mindset from I to like we can do these, but I can't do these. Has everybody done? You guys seen an LOI? So the first part you're going to do is after you get the deal done, you're going to get the LOI. So somebody's got to put this together for you and start that conversation. And then this makes your deal real once you get there. So the LOI, you get this out. Next part, you come back through the team. And now you're going to get to the balance sheets, right? So you got to have a KP on your deal, somebody that can sponsor that deal for you. They need to have credit worthiness. They need to have done deals and be ready to manage, to have a stake in the deal themselves. And then, as I mentioned, you're going to build out your SREOs. So SREO is your scheduled real estate owned. You need a bio. And then you need your PFS. So this was mine a few years ago, 22, I think. So since then it's continued to go up. But these are things, like I said, you got to get out there, get comfortable, and figure out how to do these and share these with people.
How to choose the contractor? I would say go on your power team, network with the right people, and see how many deals have that contract have helped your network. Review is a must, and not just review online, but the people that have worked with those contractors and how long have they worked with them. Because if you don't choose the right contractor, you can lose money like that. Say never pay your contract up front. Click on the link in the comments below and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and we'll keep give you more more information as well. So stay tuned.